What's going on, guys? WadeOnAHookah back, and today I've got a brand new review for you. Today we're going to be talking about the Cloud 1 V3 from Sunchild. If you've seen my Cloud Mini review, you'll know that the Cloud Mini is one of my absolute favorite hookahs. Today, the Cloud 1 is actually the taller iteration and Sunchild's flagship model. It's undergone a lot of changes since its first production model last year, and we're going to be talking about a lot of those today. So what's new in the Cloud 1 V3? Let's take a look. There's a few things. The biggest thing is they added the invisible purge that they patented with the Cloud Mini, and they stuck it on this. And I think it actually functions a little bit better on this than it did on the Cloud Mini. It's a little bit quieter. I'll show you right now. Listen closely. It's not nearly as loud as it used to be. They also improved the LED light that goes in your base, so it's a little bit more waterproof. I haven't had any issues with mine. Really, you get it tight once and you don't need to loosen it again until you get new batteries. So I haven't had an issue with that. It's worked flawlessly for me. And let me get a nice few snazzy glow-in-the-dark pictures of my Cloud 1. What else? They also added a new grommet. It comes with two grommets now. One, it comes with the same grommet that it used to come with and that the Cloud Mini comes with. That's a little bit more narrow and better for bowls that aren't quite as wide. But they also added a larger grommet so that more bowls fit on this a little bit easier, which was one of my only gripes with the Cloud Mini, is that not all bowls fit on it perfectly. With this, I haven't had an issue with any of my bowls going as wide as the Goodfella V3 and as narrow as my Mason bowl. I mean, they all work perfectly, and it's a nice little thing that makes a big difference overall. And it's nice to see Sunchild continuing to improve and make better products. I mean, it's still a fantastic hookah even without all those things. So adding those little things in just makes it that much better. They also they've added some changes to the hose. The hose, if you'll notice, is this nice matte black instead of the previous clear. So it's actually, the matte black doesn't retain dust and like dirt as much as the old one would. If you were like, swishing it around the ground, it would collect dirt pretty easily. This isn't nearly as bad as that. It's very nice to hold, and it's the only hose I've been using since I got my Cloud 1. They also put a spring right here to prevent any kinking at the hose port, which is removable, but it's also a high quality stainless steel that's never going to rust on you. Should it though, you can always replace it fairly cheap from their website. The Cloud 1 is actually, in my opinion, a little bit more restricted than the Cloud Mini. But I believe that's not because the draw is more restricted itself, it's because the hookah is taller. So you've got a little bit more distance that your smoke needs to travel going through the down stem versus the Cloud Mini. So it's still a fairly wide draw, wider than it's probably comparable to a Starbuzz MIA in my opinion, the Made in America stems. But I think the Cloud Mini is definitely a wider smoke, so if that's something you're looking for, definitely take that into consideration. Just my 2 cents, it's very, very minimal of a difference in my opinion, and it's not something you would notice unless you smoke them literally side by side like I have several times. The only real con I have to say with this is that the provided diffuser that comes with it isn't the best, and it doesn't do a fantastic job of quieting the hookah down. I say it prevents the water from rumbling a little bit, and prevents water from getting in your hose, which compared to the Cloud Mini, I don't get nearly as much water in my hose, and I don't get any water in my purge like I did before with the Cloud Mini, if you watched that review. So definitely an improvement, but also kind of like a weird thing. Like, I don't know, the diffuser's the same, but it's just not it hasn't improved in my opinion. But it is something that they are working on from what I've understood, and it's something that I'm very excited to tell you about when it does get announced. That's about it, guys. I mean, it's keeping it kind of short. If you need more information on the Sunchild products, you can check out some of my other Sunchild product reviews. I've got the Skybowl review, Stratus review, and the Cloud Mini review. Cloud Mini I covered a little bit more than I did in this one, so if you want a little bit more info on the brand itself, definitely check that out. If you did like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, just drop them in the comments below, right down here. And yeah, that's it. I'll catch you guys on the next one. As always, thanks for watching, and happy smokes.